Now we're live.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Jillie, Littles and Crone, and guess who I have with me? One of my favorite people,
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Rose, and here for a reunion since
Yeah.
I seem to be back on the YouTubes again. So
I know. We're so happy about that.
I wanted to catch up with you, and you're live with three girls was one of the first lives that I went into when I came back.
Oh, that's
And it
so
was
nice.
so nice. It was so like it was just like a really easygoing live and on a Saturday afternoon, and it was so much fun. It was kind of a nice way to ease back into
Yeah.
being on the YouTube scene again. It was
It
nice
was,
to see you
it
guys.
was so good to see you. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Jillie.
Oh
And
my gosh. And I like you this must be 5 years going that you guys are doing this live.
yes. Yeah.
That's
I can't
crazy.
believe it. It doesn't feel like 5 years.
How often do you do this, once a month
Mhm.
or
Once a month. Yeah.
okay? And is it always the same Saturday?
It is, we try to schedule, I mean, depending on our schedules, we try at least one Saturday a month at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
So it just really depends on everyone's schedule. But that's what we shoot for. Yeah.
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 Well, let's see who's come in to chat
I,
and say hi. And I have to tell you guys, I'm a big disappointment because I'm not drinking an alcoholic beverage. It's so cold. I have water and I was going to make tea and I forgot.
it's all good. I don't drink alcohol. I'm allergic. So
Oh, yeah, Mark doesn't either. Mr. Honey doesn't drink alcohol either.
yeah, I'm okay
Um,
without it. I feel
yeah, I mean,
it's
I'm
fine.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay without it too. I know it's called wine and tarot, but I
It's
can
all
go for
right.
months or forever. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Um, okay, so Ginger's here, and she stopped by to say hi. She's got a live starting at 4:30, and Kristen Louise said she hoped that she can pop on for the second half. And our hen is here from Australia. Very
Oh, hi,
good
Jen.
morning. Hence, she says, "I'm not going to be watching the chat. I'll be sitting here listening."
All
Good
good.
morning to you, my
Thank you.
friend. We need to get together and get on a call soon. Donna's here. Donna Riedler. She says hello.
Hello.
Nancy's here. Nancy, a Crohn's Intuition.
Hi, Nancy.
She's here. Nathan Sipley's here. Glad to catch me live for the first time.
Nathan.
Thanks, Nathan.
MA.
MA's here. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Oh, Nancy's currently off alcohol. Yep, same. No drinking here either for MA. Nice. It's a sober Friday. I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah. I'm I'm drinking water, actually. I have a big glass of water. And like I said, I was going to make some hot tea because it is very cold here
Yeah.
in the mountains of Pennsylvania. This morning, we were talking backstage, and I said when I woke up this morning, it was in the single digits. And we
That's
still have snow on the ground.
yeah, that's rough. I remember Pennsylvanian weather. I was raised there, so
You were?
yeah. I was raised. Well, I mean, not in the mountains, but I was raised in Lancaster. So
Wait
um,
a minute. I think we went through this before
yeah,
because I lived in Lancaster.
yeah.
But did you live in Lancaster City or the burbs?
Suburbs, the
Where did
burbs.
you go to school?
Manheim Township.
Oh my! Wait a minute. Do you know Zane?
No, I mean, I know Zane, but I didn't know Zane when he was living in Pennsylvania or anything like that. No.
Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, he lives. Yeah, because he lives in Lancaster too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think we crossed paths at that
Yeah,
point.
he never crossed
Yeah.
in Manheim because he was in. I think he was in Manheim Township.
Yeah. He's younger though. He's considerably younger than I am. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I lived in the city over by
Oh,
F&M.
oh yes. F&M, Franklin and
Yeah,
Marshall. Yeah.
over by F&M.
Yeah.
So I have very fond memories of Lancaster City. It's a much it's a much slower pace of life up here,
Yeah.
way slower.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when Bennett was living here, he was like, "Oh my, I can't wait to get out of here. There's nothing to do." And now he lives down near you, and he's like, "I really like coming home. I like it's so much quieter up there."
It is, and there's something nostalgic about visiting Pennsylvania. Even though my parents have since moved to a different part, but it definitely feels, just in general, kind of a slower pace in Pennsylvania
right.
versus here. Yeah.
Well, I'm interested in hearing how everybody in chat, how was your Thanksgivings? Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving if you're in the United States, that is? See what everybody says. We did not, we didn't have turkey because we traveled down to Virginia. And I just was not up for lugging a big old turkey with me.
I hear ya.
So we're going to make that for Christmas.
Okay. I'm actually not that huge a turkey fan. So, yeah, when we booked a reservation, it was to a restaurant that had, it's like a prefixed course meal, but within each course you have options to choose from.
Nice.
So you didn't want turkey, you didn't have to have turkey. You could choose, like the ham, there was fish. I mean, yeah, so that was really nice.
Oh, that is really nice. That is really nice. Well, I don't know that the last time you were on, I don't know that we ever talked about how your tarot journey started. And I'm really interested in remembering that if you told me before, but I think everybody would like to know where your tarot journey started. How did this all happen?
I mean, I first dabbled in tarot back in grad school many years ago, but that was more of just like I would say a half-hearted attempt. I was too impatient to really learn. And I was like roped into doing the Celtic cross every freaking day. And that just like, and I didn't, the deck that I ultimately chose as my first deck it had a very pippish quality. It was an Art Nouveau deck that had a very pippish quality. So that was not the greatest deck to learn with, but I didn't like the OG RWS. So it was just kind of that practice didn't really become a practice or sustain me. Although I did keep the deck, and throughout the years, I did give people readings, but I always used a book, and I just used that Art Nouveau deck and just read off the guidebook, that kind of thing, which the people that I read for didn't seem to really care.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't until 2017 that I was looking for, I think it was a combination of like, oh, I'm jonesing for a new hobby, something to do. I'd also like something maybe more meditative, something to help with that kind of meditative quality, because other forms of meditation were just not working for me. And then so I decided to try my hand at tarot again. So I did not even choose a deck at first. I just went online to Joan Bunning's website and just looked at her free tarot lessons and took notes, looked at the image there, took notes, and started learning that way. And then from there, chose a deck, which was not a good choice. It was Shadowscapes. That was not a good choice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
There's a lot of detail, and I was just like, I wasn't making the connections. I was too much of a newbie. But eventually I got there. It was Llewellyn Tarot that really clicked for me, along with some other books I was reading. So that's when I was just like, oh, okay, this is starting to sink in, and I can really process this and become more confident with actually knowing how to use the cards. So then it took off from there, and I haven't stopped since.
No, you haven't stopped since.
No, I'm so surprised.
You've been creating decks, and we'll get to that one in a minute. One thing that you said about Llewellyn Tarot, funny. I bought Llewellyn Tarot because I loved the images that I saw online about it, and I got it, and it just looked out of focus for me. It looked so out of focus, and I thought, I wonder if I got a weird deck. So I sent it back, and I got another one, and nope, it's the way it is. So for me, it's really out of focus.
Yeah, does have that kind of soft watercolory
Yes.
look to it that not everybody. Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
So I went with, well, my first was the plaid backs, of course. And I still have that deck. And Mark built me a box. He took he took a scrap palette that happened to be made out of oak. And he made this box for me, and it stays in the box.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I do take it out every now and again. It shuffles like butter.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's so nice.
That's amazing.
He just came and he just left, and now Henry's not happy. Anybody that's new in chat, Henry's our boxer dog, and he's kind of part of the show.
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, and then so my bonding deck was the Druid Craft.
Ah,
I really like the Druid Craft.
yeah,
I still do. I still use it. The cards are big, the print is big, everything's comfy, and so yeah, you have to have that deck that you click with.
exactly. Yeah. So it took me a little while to get there, but I got there. Yeah.
Well, I came very late to the party. I was in my 40s before I even got to before I even bought my tarot deck. Was I? Yeah, I was in my mid 40s. I was like 44.
Never too late. Never
too late. No, never too late. Deb Aquarius Owl came in and she said, hello, everyone listening on our commute. We have a new person, Ellen R. 8634. Hello, everyone. Hello to you and welcome. Thank you for being here. Donna said they got a 2-pound turkey fillet and used, let me just put it there. What did she do? Used a spice rub and roasted it. Yum. That does sound delicious. We did a pork loin in the crock pot.
That's great.
My son's house, and that was good.
Oh my God. Was it with sauerkraut?
No. Okay. Because Bennett and Mark don't like sauerkraut.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that likes sauerkraut.
Okay. I was only introduced to that kind of like tradition / recipe in recent years because of Matt. Because I'd never known that like pork roast was a thing that you would do. And he said that I guess around New Year's is what they would do.
Yeah. In Pennsylvania, that's huge.
Yeah. I never knew.
I grew up in Massachusetts. I didn't know about it either. We always did Chinese takeout on New Year.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We called out.
Yeah.
I want to know in the chat, tell me, what was your first deck? What was everybody's first deck? Nancy, what was your first deck and when did you get it?
Wow.
I'm curious.
Yeah. And was it a deck that you clicked with right away?
Yes. And was it?
Because it took me like 2 tries. And I was like,
that too.
Oh, no.
He'll be right back. He's going to make the car payment. It'll be okay. You'll be fine. He's like, I've been stuck with you all day.
Oh,
he's fun.
He's just pretending to be.
MA had US Games Universal Weight. Oh, you were 50. I don't feel bad. Yay. Yay for the middle agers who got into tarot.
No one should feel bad. It's never too late.
Yeah, no, I didn't identify as a witch until I was 65.
Hey, when you know, right?
That one out. Oh, wow. So how did you, while we're waiting for people to tell us what decks they got first and if they clicked with them, because chat's slower than how people type. Tell me, how did you start designing decks? Because we talked a little bit when I left, you had just done Cup of Contemplation. So, and then when I was, when I went back on to make playing cards, you've got a lot of decks out there.
Yeah. And I mean, it was pretty much a similar process of just, finding So because I'm not like I can't draw, so I'm not an artist in that respect. I needed to rely on existing images, and I like the look of vector imagery. I like that style. I guess it's because, like, I'm an 80s, 90s girl, but like, so it was just a matter of finding public domain images or ones that you could buy very cheaply off a site, and then basically using Adobe Illustrator and Canva to edit the different details and then collage them together in Canva to make the different images for each card. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely a learning curve, but I would say Canva is a very at least to me, it seems to be a very intuitive um, website and tool. So
Yes, I really like Canva a
yeah,
lot.
I do. I really do too. So,
I hope they don't change it because I hope that they grow with it. Like I
yeah,
would love to be able to record a video and pop it in there and edit it.
yes. Oh my
And
gosh.
wouldn't that be great?
Yes.
I'd pay for that.
It sure would.
It's just very intuitive.
Yes, it is. It is.
I think I popped your Make Playing Cards website
So,
in there.
right, that's correct. Yes, thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
Donna did the Robin Wood in the early 90s, and she only read with it a little.
And then had to
And you had a pause of many years, as you do sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I was so naive because I got, where you might know this shop. Do you know Radiance in Lancaster?
Radiance. That sounds familiar.
It's across from Market downtown, like it's in the Market like complex. And it's
Mhm.
just this little metaphysical shop. It's really, really nice. But Sarah Preston is the owner, and I went in. I used to go in and out of there, and I went in and told her I needed a tarot deck, and she handed me the plaid backs and Rachel Pollack's 78 Degrees of Wisdom, and that's how I learned.
Yep.
Read that book cover to cover. Also did readings from the book. Also did the Celtic Cross ad nauseum,
Oh, yes.
and only read with that deck from the time I was like 44 until like for 10 years. And
Wow.
it wasn't until we moved here in 2014 that I went onto YouTube and saw, I think it was Kellyanne Maddox.
Uh-huh.
And she had a different deck. And I was like, wait, what?
Yes.
And then it happened.
Yep. Down the
And
rabbit
it
hole.
started.
Yep, down the rabbit hole. I mean, the only reason I knew of the Art Nouveau and the reason that had become my very first deck is because my roommate had that deck. In
Okay.
grad school, I had a roommate and, she was into tarot and that was her deck. And so I was just like, I'm going to get that deck. I think it's beautiful, and what is with this RWS, these images, these do not resonate with me at all from this book. So, but then you can see why I was just kind of like, from the start, I wasn't setting myself up for success because I got this like pippish, Art Nouveau deck. And then I'm trying to read off of this, 101 book.
So when did that change for you?
I mean, that changed. And when I started kind of relearning and ultimately found tarot YouTube, and resources that were a little more contemporary, like the book Going Beyond the Little White Book by Liz Worth. I mean, so and reading Benabelle's blog, and so coming upon all these different resources, coming upon all these different channels, learning about all these different decks, it just really opened my eyes to the different ways that people used tarot and the different decks out there, and then it really was trial and error too, to find out what worked for me, what didn't, which decks resonated, which didn't, so.
Wow, here's a question that I didn't think of before, but what's your favorite tarot book?
Oh gosh, my favorite. That's a good question. I want to say, I mean, I think I have a soft spot for Going Beyond the Little White Book because I feel like that was the one that really just opened my eyes to the different ways that one could read the tarot. And it was just so clear with like the different scenarios. Like for this card, say it comes up in a romance reading, it could mean, you know, possible interpretations could be this. Whereas in business, possible, you know, just as examples, like that was such a clear cut way for me to learn. So I would say that that is probably one of my favorites, just because I learned off that. And then Joan Bunning, of course, but I didn't look at her book. I just like looked at her, I mean, her
Her
resource.
website, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Mary Kay Greer. I really liked her Tarot for Yourself, the workbook.
Mm-hmm.
But as a reference book, I liked was Rachel Pollack, and I think it's called More Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
It came after 78 Degrees, and I really liked that book a lot.
You know, I have never read a Rachel Pollack book.
Oh my.
No, I know. Oh, bad, Julie, bad. But I haven't. I mean to. I do mean to. I just have not yet.
It
So
looks like we have Trisha's here, and hello to you, Trisha. And and Beth's here. Aspasia Rising. So hello. Oh, she says Barbara Moore's guidebook. Yes, with the Good Fortune Tarot. I heard that.
I've heard that too. I have heard that too. So it's almost tempted me to like get the deck just for the guidebook.
Yes, me too. Now, as far as deck guidebooks go, I love the Druidcraft guidebook, and I have several copies of that deck. And I keep one of the guidebooks. I'm trying to see if it's here. Mm-hmm. And I also, because I can no longer read regular print, I have an electronic copy of it.
Oh, that's great.
And how did that happen? Oh, that's from an app called...
Is it Fool's Dog or Dog?
Yes, the Fool's Dog. Yes.
Fool's Dog, yeah.
Yes.
That's a great app.
I was able to get a couple of guidebooks on my Kindle, which has just been so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Llewellyn with Lynn and Juli. I know, Beth. I know. Trust me, I have looked at that deck more than once or twice.
Woodland Wardens. Love
Wardens. Yes. Jess Rue from Woodland Wardens. She did the good. Oh, did she? Yes. That makes sense.
Wait a minute. What happened? I missed something. She did what?
She did. So she's the one that illustrated the
Good Fortune.
Yeah, she did. She illustrated Good Fortune.
Oh.
And then she also has her own tarot. I don't remember what it's called, but she has her own tarot deck too, an animal-based tarot deck.
Oh, This is going to be another Beth made me do it.
Probably.
Yeah, Beth made me get this one. When Women Had Wings, and I love this deck.
Oh.
So I take her recommendations seriously.
Yes.
So how did you start with your own decks? How did that happen? And which deck that you've done is your favorite?
Oh my gosh, that's like how did I start? I mean, I think I just started. I'm trying to think. Well, after Cup of Contemplation, well, I guess with all of them, it's kind of like, oh, I am in search of a deck. None of the ones on the market are exactly what I'm looking for. So I guess I just have to make my own. So that's how it started with Cup of Contemplation. With my tarot deck, the Inspired Soul Tarot, that was more to familiarize myself and become comfortable with pip style decks. And also to have a project to distract me during the pandemic, because I had started that, I'd say late 2019 and kind of stalled. And then to 2020, I'm just like, well, I have time and I'm not going anywhere. So I finished
going anywhere.
So I finished Inspired Soul then. And I mean, same with my Lenormand decks. I wanted to become more comfortable with Lenormand and learning each of the cards. And so one of the best ways for me to learn is to immerse myself and actually, get hands-on, with a project. So, And then with Jasmine Beckett, like Griffith, I mean, she has tons of decks, and I know they're not for everybody, but like I just could not, of all those decks, none of them really stuck with me. And then when she put all of her images into public domain, I'm like, hallelujah. Okay, now I can make my own tarot deck based on, how
Well,
I want it to be.
you
So
did a few with her artwork, right?
yeah, two. I did a tarot and I did an oracle. And
Okay.
honestly, those were just they were just for me. Like everything, I always set out with the idea that like these are just for me, especially with the JBG's decks because those images have been used in her oracles.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like, well, no one's going to want to buy a deck with, images used in other decks. So like, and that's not the point. Like I want my deck. Like I want a deck that's suited specifically for me. And
Mm.
so that was the impetus for that. So yeah, it's always basically it's selfish motivation. I want a certain deck and I don't see it. It doesn't exist. So I'm gonna make it, or like I want to learn more, so I'm gonna make it. Yeah.
I hear you. I am there. I'm really trying to find an oracle deck with like women my age, like
Mhm.
women between 45 and up would be
Yeah.
great. And
Yeah.
I haven't, there isn't one.
No, there isn't. Yeah.
So maybe gonna have to make Little Zen Oracle. I don't
There
know.
you go.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
How did Three Girls in a Deck start?
That started.
Why don't you tell everybody that's here what Three Girls in a Deck is? Because there might be some people that don't know. Let's do that first.
Well, so Three Girls One Deck is like a live that I do along with Sarah from Sarah Arcana and Heather from Suits and Shadows. They both have channels. And it's where we just come together. We aim for once a month for a live, but then we also have like a monthly catch up that we do together that's recorded. But we come together each month and just talk about whatever we want, any number of topics. We try to keep it fun and we keep it casual, but it's just an excuse to get together and to chat, all things decks and tarot
You've
practice.
done some real interesting like VRs to people
Oh, we
too.
have, yes, yes,
And you've made your own as well, and
yes.
they're really interesting. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. So we've definitely done other tags, and yeah, we've made a couple of our own. And I mean,
Thank you.
it started off with Tarothon. Tarot, if you remember Tarothon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we were asked to, well, I mean, I was, it was in a private conversation where Jen from Balance Tarot, she was coordinating everything that year. And, we were in a chat and she was asking if I'd be interested. And I'm like, not by myself. And so I was like, if these other ladies want to join me, we could do a collab. A collab hour piece or whatever, but like and so so Heather and Sarah were on board, and so yeah, we were scheduled for a slot in Tarathon, and we enjoyed ourselves so much and had a few people in the chat be like, I would love for you guys to do this again. And, that was all the excuse we needed. We didn't need to be pushed any further. Be like, yes, let's do this again. This was so much
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so much fun. I was on Tarothon either the first or the second year. I think it was the second year.
Okay.
And I was on by myself, and I think it was the first time I had ever gone live.
Yeah, that's the first time we had ever gone live.
Yeah.
That's why I was terrified. I'm like, I'm not doing this myself.
I did a presentation on Jungian Tarot.
Wow.
And I remember something happened to the person before me. Like,
oh no,
something happened and their connection dropped, and I had to go early, and I was trying to figure everything out. It was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah, it was fun.
But it was fun.
It's a little stressful if it's your first time going live, as it was for me. I was just like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. But ultimately, it was a really good time, lively chat. And so, yeah, we decided to just keep it going. And now it's been like 5 years. I think that was the last, we were on, I think the last Tarathon that ever aired. Yeah, that year. So I don't
Oh,
think.
we have V Kestrel here saying, "Oh, hello, delighted this came onto my feed and I can catch you both live. I'm so glad that you're here too." Um,
Beth, you don't want to
Ghost Tarathon
organize?
is still me too.
Yeah. You don't want to organize Tarathon, Beth? Are you sure?
I can't even imagine how difficult that was to do.
A lot of work. A lot of work,
A
I
lot of work.
imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 24 hours, right?
24 hours.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah. That's hard to sustain every year
Hmm.
to try to get people, you know, into the slots. And yeah.
Exactly. So before we start, let me see the time factor here.
Mhm.
Okay, we're at 4:30. So before we start our tarot spread, um, tell me what's happening next for you on your channel and with Three Girls. What's going on?
I honestly don't have much of a plan for my channel, and like that's really how we roll on the Three Girls as well. Like we just kind of roll with it. Let's see. I know that for Three Girls, we do have a collab coming up with Marlena Teresa, so that is something we do have scheduled. And then after that, I mean, anything goes. It's basically the same format that we've done for the last 5 years, which is we will do any combination of like, we might do another VR, or we just might shoot the shit about decks we've been using, or if there's a pertinent topic that's been circulating, the community, we might touch on that. So it's anything goes. Anything goes depending on the mood. So,
I
and then
can't remember what you said because I'm old now. What happened to, is it on the same Saturday every month? Do you try for the same Saturday, like the second Saturday or the third
no,
Saturday? Okay.
just ASAP. We try to schedule them like a month out. So 4 weeks from, the previous live, we try to schedule it around that time. So a month out. But again, depending on schedules, it's not.
And is it always on Sarah's channel or do you take turns?
We take turns.
Okay, so
So
now we have to get everybody's channel
yeah,
linked.
it's just Sarah Arcana and then my channel, and we just alternate. But it's always it's always a Saturday, and usually at the same times, which is 1 p.m. Eastern,
Turn,
12
yes.
Central, 6 British,
Yes.
unless there's daylight
You can
saving.
do math quick.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
me too. Well, we will watch and let's see if I can you no, because you're not a mod for me. So let me see if I can go on and get your I'm going to go onto YouTube and link your channel.
Okay.
And I should have had these ready, but I didn't. And tell us about the spread that you have for us.
So the spread I have is it's a holiday. I thought we'd do like a holiday spread, with
Oh,
the
yeah.
holiday season. And so I was looking online and I found one. Well, I found a couple from this one site, a Daily Tarot Girl.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, Daily Tarot Girl. And she has a couple holiday spreads, but they're all kind of like different variations of the same kind of prompts. So essentially, I just revised them to be more of a shorter 3 prompt spread. So I thought we would do that.
Okay, there's yours. Let me get Sarah's. And then does Heather ever stream or no?
No, at this point, no.
Sarah, and is it SARA?
Sarah Arcana. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and there she is right there. Okay.
Thank you, MA.
Did MA link?
Yeah, she linked it. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, MA.
Okay. So Beth is saying, I love Daily Tarot Girl. She was one of the first channels I found. Oh, really? Okay.
She was one of the first that I found too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my first channels were like the Kellys. Kelly Ann Maddox, Kelly from Truth and Story. Those were my first.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen some from Daily Tarot Girl, though. I'm sure I have.
She's fun. Okay, so did you say 3 cards?
Yeah, a 3-card spread.
Okay. And we're going to go 1 card at a time?
We can, yeah.
All right. I'm going to use my When Women Had Wings.
Okay.
What are you using and what's everybody in chat going to use? Hopefully people in chat are going to do the spread with us.
Yeah.
We'll give you time to go get a deck.
So I thought I would use my tarot pogs. I made these, and they're basically like little plastic pog discs with like basically cut up in RWS and kind of made like little tiles. So that is what I'm going to use.
Okay. Beth says she can't edge a deck.
I know. I highly doubt that. I'm sure you can, Beth.
I can edge a deck, interestingly enough. Now, I'm very forgiving with myself because I can't see the mistakes I make if I make any.
Yeah.
But I am very, I have not trimmed a deck yet. I would love to trim my Druid craft, but I'm scared. I keep telling Mark that he's going to have to do it for me. We need to buy a trimmer and do it.
Yes, yes. Or, find somebody who feels comfortable, send it to them and they can do it.
Zane and I see each other sometimes too, so I may ask him, hey, can I send you a deck? Will you trim it for me?
Great idea. Great idea. Okay.
All right. What's everybody? Beth's using good fortune. Oh, Deb got just in time for the spread. So we'll wait for you to get your deck. You trimmed an oracle deck once.
You went through a wood chopper.
Oh.
Sometimes there's something to be said for a deck that looks just a little bit disheveled. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's been hand modified. I kind of like it.
I do too. Like it is. It's our hands that have.
Yeah. It's kind of our imprint. Yeah. I mean, because I've handmade my own major arcana deck or whatever, and it looks so janky and it's very DIY, and that's part of its charm for me. It's very nostalgic of when I was growing up and you didn't have internet. You always had to go to a brick and mortar for materials. So you made do with like what you had or what you could buy. And so that's the thing about, modifying and hand making stuff. It's like very nostalgic for me, I guess.
There was a deck that came out. I can see the box. I can't see the name, but I think it begins with an S. It's a blue box, you guys. It was a regular size tarot box. And the first run of that deck that came out mass market came out kind of like a deckled edge. Like it was, and people were mad about it, but I have it and I like it.
Blue box. This was mass market?
It was a mass market deck now. Okay, hold on. Everybody's getting decks. I have to go get it now.
Okay, please, yes. Oh, Mystical Moments is such a good one. Such a good one. Alchemical Tarot. Awesome. The Druidcraft is the only deck I've trimmed. I really have to, I feel like that is a popular one to trim, and I have to go back to a picture to see like what the borders looked like.
It did have an S. It's the Light Seers.
Oh, the Light Seers. Yes.
And the first, I think it was the first run of the mass market came out with like the weird edges.
Yes, you're right. Because I remember that. And so I think I had to return mine because of that. And I waited and I remember that. I do remember that.
Oh, Kristen's here. Get a deck.
Oh, yes.
She's got the outcome. Okay.
Tarot Vintage is on my desk today. Awesome.
Yes, Kelly Bear would use shears to trim.
Yeah.
And you know who else does that? Kelly Fitzgerald.
Yes, I do too sometimes. Depending on It depends on the deck, but sometimes I will just use scissors. Coachella. Yep.
Oh my God.
Been some talk about light seers definitely lately, but
All right. Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready if everyone's ready.
I think we're ready.
Okay. So for this holiday spread, the first prompt, how to best manage any stress or challenge this holiday season.
Ooh.
Here.
Okay, what did I get here? Interesting.
Okay. What did you get, Jilly?
I got the 5 of Pentacles.
Oh.
So how should I manage stress? I would say that I need to ask for and look for help.
Ah. Yeah, not be afraid to ask for support when you need
That's
it.
right. Don't do it all yourself.
Yes, that's great. That is great. I received, this is the Empress. Can you see
Oh,
that?
yes, it is. I can.
Yeah, the Empress.
Ooh, so
My goodness. So I guess for my part, instead of maybe kind of dipping into the mindset of maybe what I've lost this year, maybe keep to the mindset of abundance and in keeping with the holiday spirit, just like love and family and nurturing and abundance and gratitude.
I like that.
Yeah.
Beth got justice. Yeah, so
Oh,
seek balance and fairness. Yeah.
yep. Oh, 9 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. 9 of Swords. Yep.
9 of Swords is stressful.
It's a hard headspace to be in. And I mean, I don't know. As an air sign, it is one that I can easily get wrapped up in. 9 of Swords energy for sure. So the releasing of that.
So the way I would read that card though is don't let it get into your head.
Yeah, don't let it. And if it does, release it.
And if it does, morning's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, and Kristen got the 6 of Swords. Travel right out of any room.
That
Yep.
is a very solid action step. And then Beth is saying, take care of yourself.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
What did Beth get? Did she say?
Looking here. I don't see.
Beth, what did you get?
I'll take the 9 of Swords as a reminder to manage my sleep. Oh, that's a great one too. Yes.
Oh, to manage.
Very important. Sleep is very, very important.
I go through this thing every Christmas. I have a hard time. And it usually lasts from around Christmas through the end of January, where I have a hard time sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting to sleep or staying to sleep. It's actually happened this week.
Really?
You're gonna be grounded in about 2 seconds. I'm going to take the bells off the door. And you can't go out because you don't need to. And you're just going to have to wait until Dad gets home and you'll be fine. I think he thinks he's out back and he's not. He's not there. Oh, Beth got the King of Pentacles. So manage your health and your stuff, all your piles of stuff.
All your stuff.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it makes
Oh,
me.
wait a minute. When I get the 9 of Swords with these types of questions, I think it means to accept that I'm stressed.
Yeah, to sit with the
stress,
stress,
release the stress.
not to ignore it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, did anybody see the moon last night?
I didn't. No, didn't.
Go look at it tonight because it's still full and
will try.
It's beautiful. It was a super moon, and it just looked so big and so bright. It was really beautiful.
I don't know if we would have seen it just because we had a cloudy evening, but
Oh,
with the inclement weather coming in, but maybe hopefully tonight. Hopefully.
oh, I hope. Oh, Beth says, yeah, she looked and it was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. Super moon in Gemini. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. What's the second question?
Okay, second question. How to make the most of your time with others?
Well, we know what Kristen's doing.
Yeah. The most of your time with. All right.
You go first this time, Julie.
Okay. So I received the Page of Cups. And I would say this is a message for me to try to remain emotionally open, especially when it comes to perhaps certain challenging personalities that I might encounter over the holiday season. And just to come from a place of compassion, openness, and knowing that at least the people that I'm thinking of, like, they don't mean to be the way they are sometimes. Like, it's not ill will, you know.
Right.
That's not what it is. And so I need to try to be the emotionally open one and mature one and not automatically react by closing off. So
Right. And not automatically get defensive.
exactly.
And also not get your boundaries walked all over either.
Yes, it is a balance for sure.
It's a dance. It's a dance that
It's a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the Hermit.
Oh.
So really, this is such a good card for me because it reminds me to take time apart.
Yeah.
To that it's okay to go to your room.
It is so okay. Yes.
Be there for a while.
Yes.
And it also reminds me to shine my light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like just, don't sweat the small things.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Don't sweat the small things, and don't let others diminish your light. If there are people that
oh, Julie, you have no idea. That just smacked me right in the face in a good way.
Oh, I'm glad.
So that was good. Thanks for that.
I'm glad.
Ooh, now Deb got the sun.
That's yes. Oh, little sunshine baby. That's amazing.
It's
what a perfect way.
She's perfection. We have a little baby that lives next door. He must be 6 or 7 months now.
Mm.
And I held him for the first time. It was in the summertime, so he was really little yet. And realized that I had not held a baby in like a decade.
Oh.
And it was such a great feeling.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, all my grandkids are grown up.
Beth got the 10 of Swords. I guess that means set boundaries and protect myself when I feel vulnerable.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's another card to know that the light is coming. Like the light is always coming up and the morning's dawning.
Yes.
So
yeah, holidays are finite. It's like they do come to an end.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Day after Christmas.
Yep. Yeah. So Emma got 9 of Wands. I'm drawing those boundaries and getting my flu shot. Oh, yes.
Yes.
I got mine. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then V. Kestrel, Page of Wands. Remember what brings me joy at these times and concentrate on that. That's yes.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
I'm trying that so hard right now. I am. Because I think it's holidays are challenging for many people for many reasons, and I think it's kind of become. I was talking to somebody, a friend, and I was like, it's kind of becoming this like Pavlovian effect to become kind of grinchy when the holidays come around because I just know what I'm in for, and it's stressful.
Right.
And I don't want to be that person. You know, I just don't want to be that person. And so
Yeah.
I am really trying. I'm really trying hard to to lean into the joy, to think about the joy. Yeah.
I think it's important to do that. Like, I know sometimes I've had years where, you know, I had to go places that I wasn't particularly looking forward to going. And you know how your stomach just goes, you know, and yeah, just absolutely think about the joy.
Yeah, exactly.
When things were really rough, you know, after January, I used to, you know, talk to Bennett on the phone every day, and things, you know, would be really rough. And I'd say, okay, we got 3 things. We got to, and, you know, I said, I don't care if it's my coffee was good today, but we got to come up with 3 things to be joyful about, you know? And it's so important to do that. And when you do that, you realize how many things you do have to be joyful about.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, even some of the tarot readings that I've done throughout the year have definitely smacked me across the face of just like, Juli, you gotta just get over it. Like, okay, enough time to wallow. You've done the wallowing. Let's, you know, reshift here. So
I'm looking at Kristen, and I see 5 of swords, and the last word is mother-in-law.
Yeah. It's just me, my husband, and my mother-in-law fixing what needs fixing. Righting wrongs. Okay. I'm not sure how to apply that meaning though. Okay. Okay. 5 of Swords. Well, I mean, hopefully it'll be a harmonious small gathering with no potential mental clashing of swords, if you will, you know. So
And she says we get along great though.
okay.
So there you go.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So maybe this, you know, this will be like the 5 of Swords, you know, is not something that you need to worry about. Hopefully.
That would be a good thing.
A good thing, yeah. It would
All
be.
right. What's the last one?
The last one. A gift you can give to yourself this holiday season.
Oh. Okay. I got my birth card, which is Temperance. Sagittarius.
Okay.
Sagittarius card.
Temperance.
Yep. So a gift I can give myself. Yeah. Middle road. Stay in, you know, just be in the middle road. You don't have to do all the things. We don't have to cram it all in this year. You know, we just have a great laid back holiday.
Yeah. That's wonderful. I received the Hierophant. And I take this to mean that I need to make time this year for my own traditions, you know, because, you know, a lot of times holidays are about compromising and going along with, you know, other families' traditions and certain priorities there. And I feel like this year it's important that somehow Matt and I try to engage in our own little tradition somehow that maybe doesn't involve everybody else, the whole family. Because, you know, we are child free, and I think there is this assumption that because we can be available at any time, all time, you know, and there are just kind of expectations of a child free couple versus a couple with the family, etc. And you know, geographically, everyone's over in Pennsylvania. We're the only ones over in.
Okay, so you're traveling.
So we're always the ones traveling, and that's okay. That's okay. You know, I love Matt's family. I do. And you know, Christmas is a very important tradition for them. You know, they grew up, it's very important. And so I respect that. And also, he and I are family. We need to engage in some type of tradition of our own this year. Like, we need to make time for it. Yeah.
it's really important to do that, to have your own traditions. And now that Mark and I are pretty much empty nesters, we're just doing that now.
Now, yeah.
We're doing things a little bit differently now because, it's just the two of us. We did have one Christmas where Bennett couldn't come home. He has been home, but next year probably won't be home. And, so we're learning to do things just a little bit differently.
Yeah, and to adapt.
Yes. Okay. Beth got the moon.
Moon.
Yes.
Step back to my own world. Yes. Not the one foisted on me or the one that can be overwhelming.
I love it.
I love it too. Deb is like, Four of Wands party. Yes. Yes.
The Kestrel, Knight of Cups. I'm going to give myself
to watch.
Oh, yes. Yes, the Hallmark movies. Oh,
okay.
Before we leave tonight, we've got to all say what our favorite holiday movie is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's a good question. Kristen Louise, Queen of Cups.
Let's see. Queen of Cups. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Mother Myself.
I like that. Equanimity. Yep.
Yes, yes, yes.
I love it. To quote Audrey Hepburn. Paris is always a good idea.
I've never been, and I would love to. That is on the bucket list one day.
I was there as a teenager, but I'd like to go again.
I would love Paris.
Emma got Strength.
That's like self-explanatory.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean like gird your loins either. It just means stand in your own authority.
Yeah. Exactly.
You love Paris. Been twice.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. One of my favorite movies. It's Meg Ryan is in it, and it's called French Kiss.
Oh, I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever seen it though.
It's one of my favorite rom-coms. One of my favorite ones. Okay, so my favorite modern holiday movie is called The Holiday.
That's the one with Jude Law, right? Jude Law and
Jude Law. What is her name? Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and
Cameron Diaz.
Yes, Cameron Diaz.
I have yet to see that movie.
Oh, it's our favorite. We watch it every Christmas.
I know, and I keep meaning to watch it, and then it keeps leaving the streaming service that I have it saved on, and
yeah, we love that one, and I love I love It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay, yeah,
I really like that, and I like we like The Grinch, and Bennett loves Home Alone, so we usually get sucked into watching those again.
That's a good one.
It is a good one.
I would say, this might be really cliche, but White Christmas is usually one that I have good memories of. Like I just loved that when I was younger. And
which one is that?
White Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's just a classic, and only in recent years, Matt has seen it and really enjoys it too. Christmas in Paris, yes, let's do it.
New tradition.
Home Alone, actually,
it is.
Yes.
Oh, Lord of the Rings trilogy is our holiday movie.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, I have a funny story about that, but I'll save that for another time. Love Actually is wonderful, and you know what? I've never seen that movie all the way through. I've seen the end of it. Isn't that the one that Hugh Grant plays the prime minister?
Yes.
Okay. I've seen that part of it, but I don't think I've seen the beginning part.
Yes, that's a good one. That is a very good one, yes.
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. And somebody said The Muppets Christmas.
Yes.
That?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely Christmas. We have on the top of our tree, instead of a star, in the beginning, when Mark and I first got together for our very first Christmas, he bought an angel that had long red hair. And at the time I had long red hair.
Okay.
So we had that on the tree for a long time.
Oh,
But now we have Kermit.
oh, that's great. I like that.
He hugs the top of the tree.
That's a great idea. I really like that.
So, oh my goodness, Julie, it's been so much fun to be together, and it's been so much fun to be together with everybody in chat. Fridays are my favorite day.
Thank you guys for being in the chat and hanging out, and thank you for having me.
Oh, it's been great. I'm trying to think what's going on with me. Monday mornings, I will be Monday mornings cup and a card at 9 o'clock. And I'm trying to think if I'm live anywhere next week. I don't think so, but the week following, I am on Gerald's channel on the 12th. No, the 15th. The 15th, I am on Gerald's channel at 3 o'clock. So when I
Nice.
get that notification, I'll send it out. But
Awesome.
that's what's going on with me. And I will be around, guys. I still have some more moon magic videos to get out. We'll be doing the waning gibbous next, which is the moon I was born under. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday this weekend, which is exciting.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I get to celebrate it with my daughter and my grandkids, which is really nice too.
Yeah, very nice.
And Mr. Honey. So that's special. And we just hope the Steelers win.
So does Matt, but I don't know.
I know. Yeah. I know.
We don't talk about that lately in this household because it's a sore subject. But, yeah.
Thank you, Diane. Thanks, Diane. And I hope you can too. V, I hope you can make it too. It was really lovely to see you. All right, everybody. Everybody, be kind to yourselves and take care of yourselves. And we will see you the next time. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.